Good evening, viewers. I am ALANA NADIR with tonight's regional news. We begin in Suriname. Health Minister Amar Ramdin has thanked healthcare workers for their tireless efforts and energy to deal with the impact of the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic as the death toll in the Dutch-speaking CARICOM country jumped to 819 on Tuesday. He said that healthcare workers are overwhelmed by the illness, which only increases the pressure on the sector. But despite the situation, Ramdin made an urgent national appeal to all doctors, nurses, and healthcare providers to contact the ministry if they wish to be deployed in the COVID-19 battle. There are now 105 people hospitalized, 19 of whom are in ICU. 83 people have been declared cured. The authorities said 38,137 people have tested positive for the coronavirus since March last year, with 26,806 having recovered. Currently, 5,515 people who have tested positive are in isolation. Now for news from the Twin Island Republic. A quarry operator was killed on Monday night when his car slammed into an electricity pole on the Valencia Road, Valencia. Police said at around 9:40 p.m. Jason Ramdan, who lived in San Quarry Road, Valencia, and Williams Trace Extension, Sangre Grande, was heading west in his Nissan Primera when he lost control and slammed into LP number 61. Police said he was speeding when he lost control of his car, sustaining fatal head injuries, which killed him on the spot. A district medical officer was called to the scene and his body was moved to the Sangre Grande mortuary. Still with news in the region, the Pan American Health Organization PAHO has announced the selection of 2 centers in Argentina and Brazil as regional hubs for development and production of mRNA-based vaccines in Latin America in a bid to tackle COVID-19 and further infectious disease challenges. The announcement was made by the World Health Organization (WHO) Chief Scientist and PAHO Assistant Director during a side event on the margin of PAHO's 59th Directing Council. The technology transfer for production of mRNA vaccines in the Americas even brought together health ministries and authorities from countries in the region to discuss vaccine production. The region of the Americas has borne the brunt of COVID-19 infections to date, with 87.6 million cases recorded and over 2.16 million lives lost. Vaccine distribution continues to be unequal, with few countries in the region reaching 40% COVID-19 vaccine target set out by the WHO. Finally, in the United States, President Joe Biden is set to announce that the United States is doubling its purchase of Pfizer's COVID-19 shots to share with the world to 1 billion doses as he embraces the goal of vaccinating 70% of the global population within the next year. The World Health Organization has urged companies to produce vaccines to prioritize COVAX and make public their supply schedules. It also has appealed to wealthy countries to avoid broad rollouts of booster shots so doses can be made available to healthcare workers and vulnerable people in the developing world. As of Tuesday, COVAX has shipped more than 296 million doses to 141 countries. The 70% global target is ambitious, not least because of the U.S. experience. Biden had set a goal of vaccinating 70% of the United States adult population by July 4th, but persistent vaccine hesitance contributed to the nation not meeting the target until a month later. Nearly 64% of the entire U.S. population has received at least 1 dose, and less than 55% is fully vaccinated, according to data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. And that's all for your regional news tonight. Thank you for watching.